Welcome back. This is Tech for Doctors, and I'm Dr. Hemant Kumar. As a health professional, you would often be coming across patient data that you want to analyze. Data from a health camp, from your OPD, operational data from your hospital, and if you're a postgraduate student, almost always you would be required to analyze your thesis data. You would often be wondering if there is a quick and easy way where you can simply color code your data based on certain ranges so that the data starts to make visual sense, especially large sets of data. Well, today we are going to do exactly the same, and I'm going to show you how in three simple steps you can color code your data based on certain ranges so that visually you can analyze the data quickly. So let's get started. This is a data set of 100 patients, and I have data for two variables, cholesterol and glucose. Let's first try to color code cholesterol data. Now we know that more than 200 milligram per deciliter is high. And let's say we will color it red, and less than 200 would be normal. So we will color it green. Three simple steps. Click on the first cell in the range, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, click on greater than 200. Now there's a drop down and you can pretty much format what kind of format you want for the cell rule that you are just putting in. Let's go with light red fill because we want to highlight that there is a high risk of this. Click OK. And repeat the same process for the other end of the range. Conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, less than 201. It is important that you choose less than 201 because if it is greater than 200 and less than 200, then patients exactly at 200 will not get classified. And let's say less than 201 would be green or indicate normal. And that's it. Now you have color coded data based on a certain range. Now you would say there are 100 patients. If I have to repeat this process, it's going to be pretty tedious. Well, there's a simple fix for this. Click on the cell that you have just formatted. Go to Format Painter. Click on the Format Painter. The cursor changes color. Click the left mouse button and drag it right to the end of the range. And just release the button. And that's it. All the data now is color coded. So as you can see, those above 200 are red, less than 200 are green. Now you would say, well, there may be more than two types of classification. There may be, a gradation of range. Let's do that exercise now. Let's look at glucose. And as we know, more than 100 milligram per deciliter of fasting blood glucose would be considered pre-diabetic. So let's call it yellow. More than 125 would be considered diabetic range, and we'll color that red, and less than 101 is normal, so we'll code it green. Steps remain the same. Click on the first cell, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. Greater than 125 would be red. Go again to conditional formatting. Less than 101, remember 100 needs to be included, so less than 101 is green from the drop down. Okay, conditional formatting, and now we input the between value. So between 101 and 125. It's important to remember that both the end of the ranges are inclusive in this classification. From the drop down, choose yellow color, and now you've color coded it. And now we want to fill the coded classification for the rest of the range. Click on the cell, Format Painter, press the left mouse button, click and drag at the range, release the left button, and now you have three type of color codes. You can instantly see that this data starts to make sense much more effectively. For instance, if you go right at the end, this particular patient is a high risk patient and maybe some action needs to be taken. I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned to this channel for more such videos. Do subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, and more importantly, please share comments and feedback in the section below because they tell me what are you liking and what should I focus on. Thanks once again. Bye bye. Until next time.